Good morning, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora Muchino. My people, all in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's fame. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American? All in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. There is nothing particularly interesting that I should bring to your attention as it relates to my protest. And as you know, when I have protested, and I have brought you an update as to what transpired while I protested, it is always my pleasure and my delight to bring to you something from the word of the Most High God. As promised, I am going to tie up Revelation chapter 6 today. And I'm going to bring you some information that you have never heard before. When I tie it up, I will tell you what Revelation chapter 6 is all about. In Revelation chapter 6, it starts the beginning of the removal of the 7 seals from the book which the Son of Man took from the hands of the Most High God. And each time the Son of Man removed one of the seals, a dramatic scene unfolds. And these dramatic scenes are very significant in the unfolding of the final days of Earth's history. Without revealing too much information that will spoil the revelation of chapters to come, let me tell you what is happening here. When the Son of Man removed the first seal from the book, a dramatic scene appeared. He saw a white horse came forth, and one sat in that horse, dressed in white, had a bow in his hand, and a crown was given to him. And he went forth conquering and to conquer. We discovered that this was the Archangel Michael. Michael, the one who fought the battle in heaven against Lucifer and 1/3 of the angels and won. And that crown that was given to Michael is symbolic of the great victory he had over Lucifer. Michael went forth conquering and to conquer. This gives the impression that Michael going forth, he is going forth in preparation to some great battle. When the second seal was removed from that book, a red horse appeared, and him that sat upon the horse was given power to take peace from the earth. He was given power to cause man to kill each other, and a great sword was given to him. That second seal revealed Satan getting ready for some war. When the third seal was opened, a black horse appeared, and the one that sat upon that horse had a pair of balances in his hands. And he heard a voice that came from the 4 beasts. A measure of wheat for a penny, 3 measures of barley for a penny. Hurt not the oil or the wine. When the third seal was removed, that black horse and its rider signifies the Israelite nation. The Israelite nation carries the balance, which is the sign of justice, of peace, and of equality. And this is symbolic of the nature of the Israelite nation. But something other than the symbolic thing happened here. You heard a voice came from the 4 beasts that says, a measure of wheat for a penny, 3 measures of barley for a penny, hurt not the oil or the wine. This is speaking about the judgment. What it's meant is, whatever you paid for, you are going to get. If you live a life of chaos, you're going to get chaos. If you live a life that is worthy of being rewarded, you are going to be rewarded. And if you live a life that is worthy of hellfire, you are going to get exactly what you paid for. A measure of wheat costs 1 penny. If you paid 1 penny as you live and you want wheat, you are going to get exactly what you paid for. When the Son of Man opened the 4th seal, he saw a pale horse came forth, and the name of him that sat upon that pale horse was Death, and hell followed him. And power was given to him over the 4th part of the world, to kill with hunger, with sword, with the beasts, and with death. And we know that this represents the Caucasians, because the Caucasians is the only nation that went to every nation on the earth and leave a trail of blood, destruction, and death behind them. Now what we have here, 4 segments of 2 armies. This is the preparation of the Armageddon. We have got to remember that the Son of Man is responsible for leading the army of righteousness into this great war, not Michael. Michael is a general. So, why is the Son of Man not present here? Remember, the last time the Son of Man was revealed, he was standing before the throne of the Most High God. He have took the book with the 7 seals from the hands of his Father, and he was removing the seals from that book. And even when the 7 seals have been removed, the Son of the Most High God, the Son of Man, still remains in the Father's presence. Why? In Mark chapter 13, verse 32, what he says here, but the day and the hour no man knoweth, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son of Man, but the Father. The armies of righteousness, which is led by Yahushua and Michael, is ready for battle. The army of evil, which is led by and commanded by Satan, is ready for battle. But the Son of Man is still before the throne of the Most High, waiting for the instructions from his Father, because he do not know when this cosmic war is about to begin. So he's waiting there for the instructions, after which he will join Michael and the host of righteousness in destroying Satan, the evil angel, Caucasians, and those people who choose to follow the Caucasians forever. Now, when the 5th seal was removed from that book, a terrible and dramatic scene was revealed. It showed people beneath the altar in the Most High Kingdom crying out unto the Most High, asking him, "O Lord, holy and true, when are you going to take vengeance on those people on the earth for what they did to us?" And these people who were slain, who were murdered, are calling for vengeance on the Caucasians and those people who were deceived by the Caucasians and were instrumental in murdering them with the Caucasians and on behalf of the Caucasians nation. And white robes was given unto them, and they were told to hold on, wait a little longer until your brothers and fellow servants who should be killed like you are, wait until they are murdered, and then you are going to get your vengeance. And they were given white robes. The white robes is very significant in this thing. So let me explain what the white robes that were given to these people who were crying out for vengeance against the Caucasians, what it means. In Revelation 19, it says that the white linen is symbolic of righteousness. But in this case, it also has another symbolic meaning. Let us go to Revelation chapter 19, verse 11, and read to 14. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. His eyes were as red as the flame of fire, and on his head has many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew, but he himself. And he was clothed in a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in white linen, clean white and clean. So those souls under the altar, which was calling for the Mosai to take vengeance on their behalf, was given white robes and told to wait a little while. Why white robes? White robes are symbolic of righteousness, and it is also the attire of the army of righteousness. These people were calling for the Mosai to take vengeance on their behalf, but the Mosai is going to do them one better, because they are now given white robes. They're given the army of the warriors of the Most High God. They are going to get the opportunity to go into battle with the Son of Man and Michael, the heavenly army, and they are going to get the opportunity to take vengeance for themselves. They are going to experience something that is sweeter than sugar and sweeter than honey, and that is revenge. They are going to get the opportunity to watch those people who oppress them and murder them in their eyes and take the revenge that will satisfy their longing and their calling for vengeance. So here we see the armies of evil and good are lined up ready for battle. The souls that were murdered, that are under the altar, was given the assurance that they are going to get the opportunity to take vengeance on those people who injure them for themselves. And then the earth and the heaven start reacting. And after that, all we hear is the rich man and the great man and the man of war and the poor man. And all of the powerful big shots are now running and bawling and begging for the mountains and the rocks to fall upon them and hide them from the Lamb and from the face of him that sat upon the throne. You know what is? This marked the end of the war, when Satan, the host of his angel, which numbered 1/3 of the angels of heaven, the Caucasians, and all of those people who were deceived by the Caucasians are now running and begging for death to come, but death will not come to them. It is your responsibility to ensure that you are not one of those people who will be running like a crazy person, begging for the mountains and the rocks to fall on you. Like this video, share this video, leave a comment on this video, and remember, there are many more interesting videos like this right here. So go and peruse and leave a comment and let me know what you think about those videos. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the Diaspora Machismo. I'll talk to you soon.